Mr. Bones is never wrong. Mr. Bones, he has no nose. Mr. Bones, he has no clothes. Mr. Bones, he has no hair. Mr. Bones, he doesn't care. Mr. Bones is made of bones. That is why he's Mr. Bones. Mr. Bones is very strong. Mr. Bones is never wrong. Got the flags on the top, we are already packed. The family's decked out in garnet and black. Got meat on the menu, I smoke it real slow. Been on it since Thursday, now it's ready to go. These are the days we are blessed with, just a few times a year. So forever to thee, Carolina is here. From the swamps in the PD to up where the mountains yawn, celebrating these game days because they don't last that long. Yes, soon they'll be gone. The gathering started, the drinking a meal. The sons and the daddies are tossing the pill. These are the days we are blessed with, just a few times a year. So forever to thee, Carolina is here. From the swamps in the PD up where them mountains yawn, celebrating these game days because they don't last that long. Yeah, soon they'll be gone. It's Mad Dog and JC, you already know. So come on, let's go. It's the Carolina Football Tailgate Show. Tailgate Show.
Welcome in, everybody. It is the Tailgate Show. That's right, just like the song says, from the swamps into PD up where the mountains yawn. That would be up in my neck of the woods. And of course, from somewhere that probably is beginning to get cold now. JC,
Sure, the mountains.
yeah, well, the
Man.
mountains are definitely getting good. They're talking about snow potentially. I don't know.
Jesus. Well, hopefully it doesn't mess my flight up if I go.
Yeah, I know.
Anxiously awaiting that.
Yeah, hold on. That was
Outcome
the-
tonight. They kick off at 5 Central. Why do you start a high school football playoff game at 5? Well, all right. I understand it's cold. I understand it's cold, Eddie. I understand you're 12.
I know it's cold, Eddie.
I know you're. I understand. I know you're 12, but you'll be a 12-year-old no house walking the talk. No, look. I mean, I understand it's cold, but okay. So why not play it only in the afternoon? It's like bright and sunny today.
Right.
I mean, they insisted on playing this a couple of weeks ago in like a cold deluge, rainy. I mean, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm just a traditionalist, and you know where I'm from. By God, until we get to the state championship, we start high school football games at 7:30 on Friday nights, all the way through the playoffs.
Golly.
And no, the other thing, the rule up here too is the reason Lockport, my stepson's team, got a home game last week against the number 2 seed in the state is once you get to the third round, it's like, well, whoever's had less home games gets a home game. I'm like, why don't you give them a damn juice box and an orange slice? Unbelievable. I didn't mean to start off with that. Welcome into the Tailgate Show. That's Phil Mullinax, by the way, and I'm JC Sherbert. A little later start than normal on the Tailgate Show today, but you know, you got 4 or 5 hours, so
yeah, we still got
complaining. I had some stuff I had to do this morning, like sleep. Got up, went and got make your own sub stuff. We'll obviously have what's on the menu coming up here pretty soon. We want to know in the Nana Sports chat box. It's always wide open here on the Tailgate Show. Where are you watching the game tonight? Are you at Williams-Brice? Are you across our great country and the world? We have listeners all over the country. Gamecock Nation is everywhere. Although if you see somebody and you're way out of region and you see somebody with a Gamecock hat on, they don't always wear sometimes it's just a hat.
Just a hat.
You know, like somebody, I walked by somebody here. It was actually one of my stepson's football games last season. I walked by, I said, "Go Cox." He looked at me like I had 3 heads. I'm like, "You have the block C on your hat, brother. Did somebody just give it to you?" I don't know.
Yeah, that's right.
But anyway. And then people wear the ones that just say Cox on them because they're being funny.
Right. Yeah. That's
Cox.
Yeah.
Anyway, I want to know where everybody is. Everybody's doing it. Frederick is obviously on the ball today. Bright and sunny at 11 a.m. He checks in with a good morning. Good morning, Frederick. We always like your good mornings, man. It's always Frederick's always in there. Right, all the shows. Good morning.
Right in there. Good morning.
Mr. Trev, man. 12 said good morning. I always look forward to the show. Yeah, it's the Tailgate show's gained some popularity this year. We started at about 4 games in last year, and went the distance. Now, another thing, scheduling note. If I do get to come home for Thanksgiving, I do go to the Clemson game. We're not we're not going to do one because it's just we got to get to the stadium, man.
Yeah, because it's a noon kick. Yeah,
too early. I mean, I've got to navigate that traffic in. I got the fam with me, but if Lockport wins, I'll be live and loud from Normal, Illinois, for the Tailgate show. So there we go.
We'll have to do it early because I'll be waking up in Columbia, and I'll have to do it before we check out of the hotel.
Yeah.
Because we're staying the night for the Patrick Davis benefit concert, which, by the way, you can still enter in to win your tickets on the Chief Sports app. Just pull up the app, click the button, Santa Claus smoking a cigar, and enter in, and you can win family 4-pack, I think, of tickets to the Toys for Tots benefit with Patrick Davis, the Garnet and Black Friday.
Dude, I'm gonna have a serious FOMO if I don't get to go to that. I mean, I've heard a lot about it.
I'm gonna miss you if you don't.
I'm rarely in town, like Thanksgiving, because the kids have usually they go with their dad's family or whatever. But this year we were like, well, let's just try. It's my turn, right? And I was like, well, and there weren't any home games in early November. Of course, like if the same situation on the high school field had happened last year, I would have been at the Missouri game. I would have missed that.
Oh, right.
All game and the Chief Sports meet and greet. But just 2 more games to go, man. It's a labor of love.
I know.
It's
go Panthers.
But yeah, I haven't been to a Clemson Carolina game since 2017. I used to go every single year. Most of the time, Phil's wife and our other friends, we all went together 90, 98, 99.
Yeah, those turn of the century stretch.
Yeah, one. But anyway, so personally, I want to get back, but hey, family comes first, right? So Trev Man comes in. T-Far says I wouldn't go to another game, but here I am on my way to tailgating. Go Cox. It's like the Gamecock narcotic, like that guy.
It is.
On our Cock graffiti, he was like, by Wednesday, you're ready to go. Now, I'll be honest. I started digging into Coastal maybe around Wednesday, Thursday-ish. And honestly, I didn't even have a 6-pack Saturday column today because there's nothing to break. It's just you need to go beat their ass like you're capable of doing. Right. That's the message. You're better than this team. Go beat them. And I'm not disrespecting Coastal, and I know Coastal fans, and God, they're great. My mother went there, went to school there, so I'm not hating on Coastal at all. I'm just saying this is a football game between 2 football teams played by human beings, and one side has better athletic human beings than the other. They're all good athletes. They're all college football players, but one side's better than the other. T-Far asked, "Hey Phil, what are y'all's thoughts on an AI song reaching #1 in the charts?" I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it, to be honest. I know I use AI, but
it's not like we're trying to top charts here. We're just trying to crank out some music so that we can have some fun with it. But I'm not the biggest fan of that. I mean, I can see where there are some benefits to it, and I don't know.
It also depends.
Somebody.
Yeah,
mixing and producing, right? Because that's who you're killing in this, the songwriter, and then all of those behind the scenes people who don't get near the recognition they should for being these masters at putting together the masters, if you will.
Yeah, absolutely. And I use AI because I can't write music or play music.
Yeah.
I sing pretty well in karaoke, but I wouldn't dare record it. And we use it here, but and some of them are turned out really well.
Yeah,
I thought so. Mr. Bones, and by the way, if you get on iTunes, Apple Music, you go to Chief House Band. All our songs are there, and we're adding more every day. So Clowns Are People too is on there. Mr. Bones, I almost said Mr. Jones. Mr. Bones is on there. You'll have the theme song from the Tailgate show. It's called "These Are the Days." The College Football Forever from JC and more. All that good stuff. So check it out. The injury report, which we'll get to in a second. Doc comes in or Ethan comes in. Coastal Carolina Teal is one of my favorite colors for college football. I've nothing but respect for the Chanticleers, especially their baseball team and program. Yeah. And T-Far calls him a nerd. Nerds. Just dropping by to say hi. Have a great day. Doc says, you too, Doc.
Yeah.
Harrison says, me personally, I don't have much respect at all for the school we're playing. I tend to respect everybody. I respect Clemson, like as a football program and stuff. Yeah, and I respect what they do educationally for the state, but hey, there's some places I don't respect. So more power to you, Harrison. It's to each his own. Some people like meatloaf. Some people like Salisbury steak. It's all good. Ethan, there's an inside joke. There's an inside conflict. T-Far and Ethan were roommates in college.
Oh, all right. Yeah, there we go. No wonder. Nerd.
Steven says, good morning. I'm hoping to be under 3 hat rows today. Taco, my man. Good morning, gentlemen. Me and my wife, Vanjie, will be. I like that name, Vanjie.
Yeah, Vanjie. Yeah,
I love that name. We'll be in Willie B. She's a Coastal alum. Well, you better start talking stuff. Smack.
That's right. Time to talk some smack.
Don't get in too much trouble, brother.
I almost got tickets to the game because I saw on ESPN JC where it was like tickets as low as $26, which I knew were going to be uppers, and we're not really going to do that. But there were $53 lower tickets in like section 14, and there were 4 of them together. And I almost pulled the trigger on that, but we're coming down next week.
Yeah. And if I end up going, I'll talk to you about that.
Yeah, we'll figure that out.
Trust me, you're not going to be sitting in uppers.
No. That's fine. And I've already talked about that.
We may have to break up the 6 parts. I'm having trouble finding 6 together. How about that?
No. You're right. You're right. Yeah. No.
But I'll take care of y'all on that one.
No.
Michael says AI is taking over like it's no issue. Yeah, I mean, you seen the memes of Sarah Connor from Terminator, like looking disgusted?
Yes, I love those.
Yeah, that's crazy.
One of my favorites.
Steven says, being a true Gamecock fan means you never say never. Watch or go to another game. They always pull you back. It's in our blood. That's what makes it special.
Yeah, I mean,
they love the Gamecocks.
Don't blame anybody who made who switched it back on here at the end of the week to head on into the stadium.
Yeah, I mean, love and anger and passion are synonymous. I mean, if you didn't care, if we didn't love the Gamecocks, nobody would be concerned that they had about the offense and coaching and losses and blowing a lead. Nobody care. Nobody care. So it's a manifestation of love, no matter how sometimes it can get out of control. Like the LSU and Florida and Ole Miss coaching situations. I've reversed course. I think I do, based on some reporting I saw yesterday from Neil McCready. I think right now Lane Kiffin's going to LSU, by the way.
Yeah, he wants to coach his future son-in-law.
There is that connection. And it's kind of funny because after all that, best coach that would listen is going to take the best job. It's like Mike Morgan always says, path of least resistance.
Yep.
Michael said he'll be walking around with their robot girlfriend soon. Bro, that's already happening.
Yeah, I mean, listen, yeah, that's been happening. Well, walking around, I guess. Yeah.
Jeffrey asked who has their Christmas tree up. We do, and the outside lights as well. I got to get on that.
Not
Maybe
yet.
if we don't go next week, like Thanksgiving Day, we'll go get the little butterball turkey, the sad one from the store. It's just us.
I bought the smallest turkey I've ever purchased. I bought it this week. I was like, wow, 14 pounds. Okay. Well.
What's the most intriguing game today? I think probably I would say Southern Cal and Oregon to me. Rutgers, Ohio State is the big noon kickoff. See, how can they claim when this is
I know. I had to throw that at Raphael yesterday. I was like, so you think Rutgers would be a more quality opponent for somebody this week? Well,
I mean,
the conference game.
The ACC has implications today. I mean, Miami, Virginia Tech that's in Blacksburg. You want to talk about cold, and we'll see if Miami responds well to cold weather. You got Louisville, SMU out in Dallas, and that's got implications in Pittsburgh at Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech, if they win, they're going to Charlotte.
That's the more intriguing one for me. Like, can Pitt stop that? And they could.
Maybe. Everybody's kind of writing Pitt off after the Notre Dame game, but I mean, Pitt will jump up and bite you. Arkansas, Texas is going to be interesting to me. I don't think Arkansas's quit, but they're staring an 0 and a 2-10 record in the face, but they hate Texas. And they may have a new head coach to announce this weekend per reports. And
yeah,
I think it's going to be my guess or my prediction is going to be Gus Malzahn.
Oh, really?
It's probably I think that's just something they've always wanted to do. And sometimes you just should do it because you don't want to regret, it's like the girl that you never quite got. And you're both divorced and you get back. I've seen that happen.
Arkansas's unrequited love, Gus Malzahn.
Yeah. I mean, they wanted it. They offered him a bunch of money and at 17, and he stayed at Auburn, which made him a rich man. So, Tennessee at Florida tonight. Curious to see if Florida shows up. And then on Tennessee's side of it, the Swamp's a house of freaking horrors. There's also it's an ACC game, folks, but it's called The Game or The Big Game. Cal and Stanford. Oh my God. So anyway, that's kind of the games today.
Craziest time.
Steven said, I was hoping Coach O was going to make a return to the Bayou. I think, listen, man, I think he'll go back and be on Lane's staff. They're tight. And I wouldn't rule out Ed or Jerron being part of this either. Like, listen, I'm going to tell you about the LSU job. Lane, it's the best job in America. I'll be right there to help you recruit. I love the Tigers. I love Baton Rouge. I love Louisiana.
That would be wild.
Harrison's stepbrother goes to Coastal. He has to be careful about it. Yeah, one of my best friend's daughters goes to Coastal as well. My nephew's going to college at Charleston. Roger says, JC, you're in my Alma went down on flames last night at Dutch Fork and BHP, two teams with great defense. I listened to some of that Burns game. It sounded like somebody had died.
Yeah, it was like a funeral.
The game was at Dutch Fork, though, wasn't it? I mean, it wasn't in Duncan. But maybe they were across the field. Anyway, it was just like Burns is still one of the guys. I think that's Lane Fowler on the commentary with Cole Bryson. They didn't. It was one of those times I tuned in and nobody said the score for a while.
I hate when that happens.
I didn't want to turn off the broadcast and flip to get the update on the scoreboard, so I just waited. And it was just like quiet. And I think Lane Fowler goes, Burns is still in this game. But yeah, they lost to BHP, beat Woodruff 13-3. Spartanburg team still alive. Dorman still alive. I think that's it in Spartanburg County.
There were a lot of blowouts last night.
Yeah.
You don't expect that. I mean, I know obviously they let in all kinds of people in the playoffs, but we're in that was week 3, right?
Quarterfinals, yeah.
So
yeah,
wasn't expecting that.
Jeffrey's gonna barf if he hears one more thing about Lane Kiffin. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I shouldn't have brought it up. It is kind of one of those weird. I don't think we've ever seen a coaching thing like this. Like it's like the LeBron decision, literally, with how they hype it. He's a football coach, folks. He's lost games before. So he got beat by Kentucky at home last season. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's a hell of a football coach, right? But Come on, man.
I know.
We'll go through all this. He'll go to LSU. He'll be fired in 4 years because he goes 8-4.
Speaking of 8-4, did you see what happened last night?
Oh God, NC State. the magic of Dave Dorn, dude. That set football back.
Right.
Florida State. They need to. They said they got better players character wise. I don't believe it. No. I mean, there's talent on that roster. Like these guys can run. They're big. You know, how do you just give? I mean, good for the Wolfpack. I guess Dave Dorn's going 8-4 again, and they have wins over Georgia Tech, Virginia, and Florida State this year. So
the past 2 Friday night games that the ACC has served us all have set football back immensely. Because that Clemson-Louisville game, like, nobody
Friday
wanted to win that game, you know.
That's buck wild, dude. Steven talks about men's basketball lost to Butler yesterday. They did 79-72, but he said it was a good showing and effort and have to clean up mistakes. They got to rebound better.
Yeah.
Man, that setting they're in, I've never seen. I mean,
I wasn't expecting that. Like when Derek was talking about it, it's like he's unique, you know, kind of fun. I'm like, they're literally playing basketball in a ballroom. Okay. Well, that's one way to do it.
Michael says he believes the Burns game was in Duncan.
It might have been. I was looking at the scoreboard.
Why would it have been in Duncan would be my question. Does South Carolina also have rules like up here? Like, oh, everybody gets to host? I would think it would have been at Dutch Fork.
No, I think it's Burns is on top, so it was at Dutch Fork.
I saw a photo and Burns had white uniforms on. So anyway. So
yeah, it was at Dutch Fork.
By the way, Bryce chimes in Somerville with an epic victory. This shows you sometimes in football, folks. And then we'll get to what's on the menu because I've been yammering a long time. In football, sometimes if you have a traditional power, and it doesn't matter if it's NFL, if it's NFL, maybe not. Depends on like who's up at the time. College, whatever. I mean, we talked about Southern Cal, Oregon. I remember a few years back, Oregon was by far number 1 in the country. I think they played for the national title. And Lane Kiffin and Southern Cal went up there and beat them. And maybe you have an upstart program that's really good and clearly a better team than the traditional power. And I think Carolina Forest has been dominant all year. I don't know. I haven't seen them both play. I don't know if they're necessarily better than Somerville, but that Somerville Green Wave means something, right?
Yeah.
Not that Carolina Forest doesn't. Carolina Forest is let's just say they don't have the history Somerville does. And they had a great season. But you would almost rather play somebody besides one of the greatest programs in the state in the quarterfinals, right? I think so. Hats off to the Green Wave.
It's like the high school equivalent of a volcano program, right? Like it's just boiling under the surface and it's ready to reemerge.
MD says Dutch Fork has no fan base. Gaffney played in a state championship in 2021. There's hardly anybody there for them, and it was in Columbia. Gaffney had thousands of people there. Yeah, give the Gaffney. Gaffney would be an SEC fan base,
right?
In the grand scheme of things. Roger's going to BHP Powderville. I think it'll be a good one. Yeah, BHP Belton Honey Path. They've always been pretty good. Always been pretty good. So thanks, Roger, for that. And we will get to what you eating today. Please chime in on X on the chat box. What you got going? If you're at a tailgate, what are they serving? I would think today, Phil, would be a good day to bring the Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets tray because it's kind of a lunch-ish deal, little appetizer for the morning. But yeah, let us know. Let us know what you're eating on what's on the menu.
What's on the menu? The game is soon. We may do a breakfast casserole if the Cocks kick off at noon. If you are traveling or at the bar or at the stadium eating out your car, we'd like to know, what do you have looming? What's on the menu? What you got cooking?
sweet sounds of what's on the menu. Makes me hungry just looking at it. I did I had a visceral reaction to, and for those of you not watching, and just listening, there is an animation through that sequence where there's a rooster just tearing up a cheeseburger. The cheese coming out and all sorts of stuff. I saw that. I was like, damn, cheeseburger would be real good right now.
I'll say this. Pip on a blimp. He's not the most positive chat boxer we have.
No.
But by God, I love him.
Yeah,
and
that's right.
He brings it strong on game days for the food segment. Steamed oysters.
Love it.
That's awesome, dude.
That does sound good.
Just strong. John Watts, who actually is a songwriter and a musician and all that
right.
good stuff. He chimes in on XJC with Sarah Evans on the segment intro. Oh man, you'd probably get sued for it, right, by the artist. But I'd love to type in like Axl Rose singing, I don't know, Total Eclipse of the Heart.
Oh,
Once upon a time, I was falling in love, and now I'm only falling apart. That's nothing.
That would be good. He should cover that.
Total eclipse of the heart. Once upon a time, there was light in my life. Now it's only shot in the dark. Yeah.
That would be great.
Tell you what's another song
that's a missed opportunity, dude.
I told Phil this morning. The 4 Quarter Friday song is long.
It is long.
It's I think Steve wrote like a poem about, or really good lyrics, but let's just say, just like the show, it covers the whole state. Covers a lot of stuff. But man, that song's been in my head like all week. 4 Quarter Friday, and the lights get down. Everybody, I'm like, oh my God. So that's also on iTunes. Chief Sports House Band. That'll get you fired up with some high school football in the state of South Carolina. It's good. It's like something about the Palmetto sky and all that. So yeah. Anyway, MDRNCRPT. The kids going to Texas A&M next year made the game-winning play. Oh, Tamarian Watkins, Sattner quarterback, calls the fumble. That's one. You notice I haven't talked about him in a while because that one hurt. I was like, people are like, what recruit do you just count him, Tamarian Watkins?
Right.
I've been told by more than one if he's best player in the state, better than Julian Walker, all that. Somebody asked if Carolina in the chat box, Carolina was going to flip Julian Walker. I would just follow, pay close attention to visits. I think it's on the table. But with the program, I guess 3-7 right now, and Michigan. I mean, the Michigan folks seem confident, but I mean, I do think South Carolina's in there. It just depends on what happens. Saw him make a nice sack against the Birds quarterback last night too. Krager says, "Morning, clowns." Morning, Krager.
Morning, Krager.
Well, we actually do have uniform news today, Phil.
Oh, do we?
It's already out. It's already been.
I got to find it.
Processed and distributed.
And
I think some people are going to be happy because some people have been calling for these uniforms for a while. Krager says, he chimes in on food. Eggs over easy, deconstructed bratwurst, toast with jalapeno peach jelly. Every time Krager mentions food, it's delicious. Like what it sounds like. It's like,
it's almost like fancy.
Very fancy. All right, so let's get to that uniform report.
It's the highlight of our day before our cocks go out to play. What are we gonna wear? What are we gonna wear? Will it be garnet? Will it be black? Will it be both or a throwback? It doesn't matter, but they say you must look good when you go play. So what are we gonna wear today?
All right, throwing it back to the Fire Ants with the all garnet today, huh?
Dig it.
Yeah, I like it too, man. I think it's underutilized around here.
To me, yeah. Yeah, I like that. I like the all garnet. I mean, they in the 84, they wore that uniform quite a bit. That was the best season in school history record-wise until 2013. I still believe, Phil, that that's the highest they've ever been ranked. That season's number 2. They've never been number 1. That was a breakthrough year. Like Patrick Davis's song says, if we'd have just beat Navy, we'd have won it all for sure. That Navy game that happened right the week before the Clemson game. So
jeez,
kind of crazy. So anyway, Quantrell's having steak nachos with jalapenos.
Hey, nice.
Michael asked why we hadn't worn the uniforms more this year. I know. I'm not a like the black jerseys with now the kids, the players like them, but the garnet jerseys with black pants and black helmet. I'm just not
Texas Tech.
It reminds me of Texas Tech to us, but I'm colorblind. So like reds, I can't always distinguish, all that good stuff. Apparently somebody that was colorblind was working for Russell Athletic back in the day and Under Armour after that, because they don't get the garnet right either, according to people that actually see the garnet. So Jacob's eating some Game Day Nuts right now. GameDayNuts.net. Shameless plug for one of our sponsors. Kreger acts like every meal is his last. That's awesome. All right. So while we have the uniform, we don't have much of an injury report, but we can go ahead and go over what we think right now.
Injury, he's got a shoulder, hip, or knee. So we will see what's up with these injuries. Will we have a healthy team? Did Coach play coy and it's just a dream? Who will see the field today? Who is gonna play?
Oh yeah, injury report. Nothing official, obviously, because this is not an SEC matchup. But what do we got here? Who do we know is not playing?
The one there'll probably be several that just weren't discussed. I think Nick Harbor is the one that's kind of the more questionable, and that's a shame because Nick could potentially. Stats aren't everything, but pad his stats a little bit, I guess, maybe today. But he's the one to watch. I mean, look, if it's a situation where he needs to rest to get 100% for Clemson, obviously you need to do that. So, and they've got other receivers that are good. They don't have anybody that it sucks so bad, Phil, because he got hurt late in the game and he's having it. Not only we talk about the 80-yard reception, which was something we haven't seen in a game out of him.
Yeah.
And we've been waiting for it. But then we also forget on 4th and whatever with the game on the line, he made a hell of a catch over the sidelines. That's where he fell down and got hurt.
Yep.
I mean, that was clutch, dude. I mean, Carolina lost the football game, obviously, and after that disaster struck, but Carolina didn't go very far. But that was a clutch play. That's growth from him individually. And I think he actually has gotten a lot better this year. It's not his fault. That passing offense they were trying to run was not set up for anybody. I mean, it was bad.
It was,
but he's made the most out of most of his opportunities. So hopefully they get him out. But Nick Harbor's the one to watch. I think everybody else is going to be fine today. Kickoff is at 4:15 p.m. on the SEC Network. Chanticleers come in 6-4. Gamecocks 3-7. Carolina 24.5-point favorite. Last line here. Gamecocks are 2-0. They've beaten this team twice, 70-10 in 2013, and 49. And that was the game before Clemson that year. And then in the opener in 2018, they beat them 49-15. Then Coastal got really good. Gamecocks and Chanticleers had some games scheduled that they sort of rescheduled for various reasons, and now they're back and they're not quite as good as they used to be. So good. You always want to avoid a group of 5 teams when they cycle up ridiculously. I mean, I remember a few years, but Brad Scott's final year, Carolina had scheduled Marshall. Oh, I think they had Chad Pennington. And Marshall came in and won the game. Marshall was really good, but when they scheduled it, Marshall wasn't.
You never know.
You never know. You need to crunch some data. Like who's perpetually terrible. But hey, right. If you're Auburn and you scheduled New Mexico State and the kill zone was down,
yeah, you would have that. Ask Hugh Freeze how that goes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Auburn, yeah.
New Mexico State. Yeah, I don't know what's up with my internet today. I didn't. The computer hasn't been on. It's just I don't know, hardware or whatever. So anyway, all right, we're going to take a break. We'll be back with one big thing, one small thing, and wrap it up on the Tailgate Show.
Morning, Carl. Usual?
Yeah.
Your oldest was in here the other day. Said the two of you took a trip down to my neck of the woods. How'd that go?
You might as well give me one of those Carolina cars while you're at it.
I knew I liked that one.
Yeah.
There you go, my friend.
Thanks.
Hey, Carl. Congratulations.
See you tomorrow, Freddie.
You bet.
This is a breaking news event. We now have boiled peanuts without the shells.
Sorry, Alex. Did you say boiled peanuts without the shells?
Yes, boiled peanuts. No shells. Go to GameDayNuts.net and order them for Game Day.
I hope our jerseys aren't too loose and cocky turns to the east from the cockaboose. Hope the mini mart has that lucky German beer in on TV. They show 2001 and all elite pregame atmosphere. These things really might seem sort of petty. Damn it, they're the things that get me ready. One small thing helps me feel good about the game. One small thing, not the game plan, heat or rain. I have to go and wash my lucky socks before I can feel good about the Cocks. One small thing helps me feel good about the game. One small thing, not the game plan, heat or rain.
One small thing, JC. I've been trying to think of something, I don't know, nothing petty. I don't really own anything teal, so that's not an issue. My one small thing today is we have 2 of these games left, and that's all we have. I'm just gonna sit back and enjoy it, man. That's it. Just have a good time. Getting some stuff done here before the game, and I have zero plans for what it is we're going to eat, what we're going to do, where just nothing. I'm going in blank slate, tabula rasa today.
I'm just going to relax and watch football.
Yeah, right. Yeah, just
that's it, and expect them to play well, and expect there to be no anxious moments. I think everybody deserves that. Players, fan base, everybody deserves to have a game where it's not. You're not walking off going, what the heck just happened? It's happened every game this year.
Yeah.
So a lot of talk about Nick Harbor. Nick Harbor scored in 4 straight games. Krager points out. Krager also has some other things. Over under on Howell touches today, 15. I don't know, man. I hope so, but I don't have any. As far as I don't have any faith. I hope he gets it 20 times and runs all over them. They give up a lot of rushing yards, so hopefully that'll happen. Harrison points out Nick's also been great on special teams. Yes.
Yep.
Quantrell, Nick's progression is a credit to Beamer and his staff trusting him to play receiver. I think it'll help in recruiting down the road. Yeah. And he's getting better and better. I agree with everybody who says he needs to come back next year because I think with a better system on offense, another year with Lenore Sellers, with how he's progressed, Phil, every year, he's taken the gradual steps.
Right.
I think we can see a lot more plays like he made at A&M next season, and he could be drafted pretty high. Because I mean, the NFL, as long as he can play football and produce, and maybe if he even can't, they're going to draft him high. They love that. He's huge and fast. I mean, it's rare.
Yeah, because
so
he's going to kill it at the combine. So, yeah.
So, Krager says he could use another year of development. Yeah, definitely on that. My one small thing today, similar to yours, just like I said, just going to kind of relax and watch football. Don't worry about the thing. Because every little thing is going to be all right.
That's exciting. Yeah, Julian Walker wearing Gamecock.
My singing was so bad the internet went out.
Did it cut it out? It said, listen, you can't do Marley. You need to just go home.
Bad. Stop. Just stop. Yeah.
Can you hear my neighbor's blower? I'm sorry. My mood had just immediately.
I don't actually.
Good. I'm glad because that's
the blower.
I can't hear anything but the blower.
Yeah, he said Julian Walker was wearing Gamecock gloves last night. I've seen.
Yeah. Players.
I mean, every little bit of good information helps. I mean, I don't know exactly what Hale said about it this week, but Hale's never thought that it was over, and I can guarantee you, the Gamecocks didn't think that one was over either. So, who knows? Michigan's a long way away. It's cold.
Is there a draw for some of these kids in state after a less than stellar season to be like, you could come in and be with because there is a solid base on the roster right now. It's like this roster is not depleted of talent, but make one final push to somebody after a season like this to be like, not just you're the one that can make a difference, but you're a local kid. So you could literally come in here, make a difference, and not just make a difference, but be a legend, here in your home.
That's the sell. Keep in mind, it's only been his home for a little while, though. I mean, they're originally from Chicago, which is why, Michigan and all that good stuff. But I think that's part of the discussion, Phil. But with in-state recruiting, even in the down years since Spurrier, South Carolina's done relatively well, no matter who the coach has been at keeping guys at home. They don't bat 1,000. They never do. Some go to Clemson. Some will go out of state. Walker and Watkins this year are extra tough because that's kind of abnormal. I mean, the only time Carolina's really, unless a kid goes to Georgia or Clemson, the only time Carolina's really lost. And then the situation at Hilton Head with Snead and Notre Dame, but that's an out. Anybody there is never coming to South Carolina. They're going to get sent to the Midwest. It's fact. But the 1 year they lost, I guess Justice Boone was a 4-star guy, and Tyrion Ingram Dawkins, obviously from Gaffney, was really good. That was when Muschamp. It was not only Muschamp got fired, but also the pandemic. That was kind of during that transition.
Right.
I think had the 2020 Gamecocks won enough and Muschamp had returned, I think they'd have gotten both those guys. But Watkins, there's a lot of money talk involved and stuff. And then Walker's not really.
I can still hear you, by the way. Just go ahead. I could, even when you froze, I could hear you. So
stupid internet. I'm writing a strongly worded letter, Phil.
That's right.
So anyway, Will, we just, I don't know if you heard me. I just pointed all that out about Walker, that he's not really from here. So Quantrell's and Sterling Lucas ain't going to go out quietly. Yeah, I guarantee you. And they've got to get some edge help in the portal because they do say goodbye to some seniors in Thomas Jr. and JT Gear. They're walking today and they're out of eligibility. So anyway. All right, folks. One big thing, and we're out.
One big thing about today's Carolina game. One big thing, some of them are all the same. Tackle, catch, and run.
Here's my one big thing, and it's pretty simple. Go out there and beat up little brother like he stole something out of your room. Like, just lay the wood. Just don't let it get close. Don't let it be close unless it's like, seconds into the first quarter. Handle your business. Go out there and just physically manhandle a team that on paper you win every single matchup.
That's my one big thing, Phil. Dominate.
Yep.
I mean, because that's the best. And look, they go out and dominate Coastal. I don't expect everybody to, jump up and down and have a November 22nd Coastal party to celebrate the anniversary of the 2025 ass whipping they put on the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. However, that's the best thing that could happen right now for the entire program. I mean, you go out there and struggle and look like crap. To me, the chances of winning next week do take a little dip. Is there still a chance? Yes, but it's just, no repeat of ODU last year. There's no reason for that. So,
no.
Anyway, Phil, it's been a pleasure. If there's no tailgate show next week, that means I'll be in Columbia, and this will be it for the season.
That's right. Yeah. Maybe
we have a spring game one, maybe we don't, but it's certainly been a pleasure.
Oh, it's always.
Don't forget Rooster Rant tomorrow night with Alex and Matt, and I'm sure they may talk a little basketball too after, because the Gamecocks do play tomorrow, and then SEC Sunday night. Rob and Craig are all over the Lane Kiffin. Oh, I said it again. All over the coaching stuff. Who knows? Arkansas may have a coach tomorrow. I've always kind of, that job, I've always been like, who do they hire? So, and I think Arkansas needs to be, Phil, a system team, because they can't recruit Texas like they used to, because they'd go in there and sell the SEC. It's right across the border. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But especially Dallas. But now, Oklahoma, Texas A&M.
Yeah, they've been swallowed. There is no, they're not on the frontier of the conference anymore.
They're kind of more toward the middle.
Yeah. Now they've been swallowed up.
And there's about eight players in the state every year that are SEC level. And then lately, a couple of them will just up and leave. So
right.
Having a guy that can, and I don't know about Malzahn's system. I mean, as long as Gus has a quarterback that's worth a crap, and that fits his system, like Castellanos fits his system, I don't think he's worth a crap.
Yeah,
they can move the ball. So maybe that's it. Maybe it's a disaster. Who knows? They're on the schedule next year, so it's relevant. Okay.
Yeah,
SC Scout Guy says if UNC and Virginia got added to the SEC, we'd face the same problem with the Northeast.
To
a certain extent.
Yeah, but those are at least traditionally.
Those are at least not. Yeah. They're not Oklahoma and Texas.
No.
Texas A&M, Yeah. But that's a good point, SC Scout Guy.
Yeah, man.
So, anyway. Will says, I think Gruden would be a terrible hire for them. If they hire John Gruden, I mean, great for Carolina.
Right.
I mean, we've seen it. We've seen this. We've lived this around here on offense. I mean, like, look, if he doesn't decide to run the NFL system in college, which what are the chances John freaking Gruden's going to do that?
Wait, is Gruden bringing in an OC to run the
And even if he does, even if it's like Charlie College OC, he's going to be. I mean, quarterbacks. I mean, that guy. No, I don't know. And I love John Gruden. I think he's a heck of a personality and coach. Anyway, all right, folks. Enjoy college football today. Enjoy the Gamecock game. This is the Tailgate Show. We're out. Holla.